Guys, I think I might have just found the best attachment combination in Battlefield 4, no joke. Now, but seriously, hey guys, Yummy here again, and today I'm bringing you another episode of my series in which I talk about what I believe to be the best loadout for each map. And a long time ago, like 2 months or something, the Siren Gamer suggested that I should do Silk Road, so I decided to finally do that today, but the game ended a little bit faster than I intended, so I saw the next map that was up was Guilin Peaks, so I was like, I guess I can just use the loadout for that map as well, and I ended up doing pretty freaking awesome. 3 words, dice, the bipod is OP. Yeah, maybe not in that last clip, but just remember guys, if there's a map that you guys would like me to do next, make sure you say it down in the comments below and I'll definitely consider doing it. Now on to the loadout. Now for Silk Road, of course you can do Engineer class, you can do Sniper class and do reasonably well, but I haven't done the support class that much. I tend to overdo the engineer class, so even though that's what I usually play on Silk Road, I decided to do something else for a change, and I just thought back to that one match on Silk Road that I did once with the AWS with the bipod, and I went like 33-4. It was absolutely hilarious. I was wrecking people with the stupid bipod, so I was like, that is something that I want to try out, because, I mean, you just gotta hear me out. Like, this is actually a really awesome setup because the bipod is a lot more powerful than people realize. Now for the kit, of course, I chose the support kit, and for the main weapon, really I would suggest using one of the more powerful LMGs. This is like the M60, the M240 Bravo, and those really powerful loud ones. And since the M240 Bravo is my most favorite LMG, I decided to go with this. And on it I put the heavy barrel, the coyote sight, and with a 2x magnifier, which I found out in that game also works with all scopes except for the ACOG for some reason. All of a sudden, I don't remember whenever they changed that, and a bipod of course, but without the grip and with the heavy barrel, you'd think that it'd have too much recoil to control, but I actually wasn't having too hard of a time killing people, and I just found that if you just manage to control your recoil by pulling your mouse down, or thumbstick, I guess that's a lot harder to do on console. It's just as easy to use as using an actual grip. I also found that with the heavy barrel and without a grip, if you just aim at the chest at medium range, the recoil will actually take the gun up to the head and will give you like a 3-shot kill or a 2-shot kill if you can manage to get that headshot and it won't miss. And that happened a lot of times. I was downing enemies pretty freaking fast because the recoil just carried the gun all the way up to where it does the most damage. Now, why did I put a bipod on the LMG, you might think? I chose it for long-range situations. Now, you might be saying or thinking, why don't you just snipe or use a DMR? And it's like, because I'd like to use an LMG so that it's really good at close and medium range, if you can hit people, that is. But then if you do a bipod on it, then you get absolutely no recoil whatsoever, and it's like a freaking laser beam across the map. Now, at extreme long range, like you saw earlier in the clip, it is pretty difficult to hit enemies because the bullet travel time and such, but at medium range, or medium to just normal long range, you can down people so freaking fast because there's no recoil whatsoever. It's just easy mode for the LMG. And for sidearm, I chose the Shorty 12 gauge, but I didn't really find myself using it that much. I thought maybe if I run out of ammo and there's a lot of enemies around, or if a guy just comes in too close for me to use my LMG or something, I could use the Shorty, but I didn't ever really use it except once in the Guilin Peaks round, and that was because, I mean, the M240 Bravo has 100 rounds. It takes quite a while to run out rounds unless you're just spamming down range, and even then, the gun is really good at close, medium, and long range if you tap fire it right. So, I mean, there's really no reason to use a sidearm at all. It's just that great. Honestly, the only time that you could use a sidearm is if you're being caught reloading, and since it's an LMG, the reload time is kind of lengthy, but I didn't get killed during it at all in these 2 rounds, which was pretty lucky, but I wouldn't really count on it, and just make sure, get a nice close quarters sidearm for yourself when you're using an LMG. So I had a lot of fun in these 2 rounds, especially on the Guilin Peaks one. I got set up in a nice position and was mowing guys down like an old-fashioned MG42 or something. That might not actually be a pretty good reference, but still, it was a lot of fun. Just using the bipod, completely negating that recoil. It's just so much fun, man, being able to become like this ultimate recoilless god with your LMG. And a lot of times, if you put yourself in the right position, you can absolutely dominate with it. With whatever LMG you're using, the bipod is always a good attachment. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and remember, if there's a map that you would like me to do next, make sure you say it down in the comments. And until next time, if you guys like this, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. This is Yummy. Goodbye, and good hunting.